Right now, the biggest sporting event in human history is happening, not the Olympics, not the Super Bowl, the FIFA World Cup 2026. And this is not just any World Cup. This one broke every record before a single ball was even kicked. 48 teams, 104 matches, 3 countries, 16 cities, and new rules that are changing football forever. Whether you are a die-hard football fan or someone who has never watched a single match, by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why 5 billion people stop everything. Let's get into it. Every 4 years, the best national football teams from every corner of the planet compete for one trophy. The most recognized sporting prize on Earth has been a symbol of glory since 1930, with only 8 countries having ever won it. Brazil leads with 5 titles, while Germany and Italy each have 4. France won it in 2018 and Argentina took it last in 2022. But what about 2026? The competition is wide open, and for the first time ever, 48 countries will have their chance. Welcome to the first ever Trination World Cup, jointly hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Matches will smash through 16 world-class host cities. Mexico brings the unmatched passion across 3 cities, including the legendary Estadio Azteca in Mexico City for the opening match. Canada lights up the north with Vancouver and Toronto. And the United States dominates the footprint with 11 massive cities, all leading up to the grand finale where the world champion will be crowned at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on July 19th. But the real chaos, the shocking new rules FIFA is throwing at us. First up, the group stage format is totally redesigned. We have 12 groups of 4 teams, and it's a total survival zone, because the top 2 plus the 8 best third-place teams advance to a brand new high-stakes round of 32 knockout phase. On the pitch, time wasting is officially dead. Substituted players now have a strict 10 seconds to get off the field or their replacement gets locked out. Need a throw-in or goal kick, you've only got 5 seconds to take it. Even wilder referees can now hand out straight red cards to players who cover their mouths to hide abusive language, or if anyone but the team captain tries to aggressively argue a decision. Fake injury timeouts are banned. Players can no longer go to the bench while the goalkeeper receives treatment. Rule 4. VAR now checks incorrectly awarded corner kicks. And Rule 5. Every match gets a 3-minute water break at the 23-minute mark of each half. FIFA has introduced a new pre-match ceremony format for the World Cup where teams will no longer line up in 2 parallel rows before kickoff. Instead, both squads, including substitutes, gather in circles within their respective halves. During the national anthems, 2 large national flags will be displayed across each side of the pitch. Now the teams to watch. First, France, led by Kylian Mbappe, arguably the best player on the planet right now. Fast, clinical, hungry for a second World Cup title, many people's favorites to lift the trophy. Second, Spain. Lamine Yamal, just 18 years old, is already being called a generational talent. Spain plays the most beautiful football in the tournament. And in 2026, they have the squad to back it up. Third, Brazil. 5-time World Cup winners, the most successful nation in tournament history, face a new challenge after a disappointing 2022. As they arrive in 2026, revenge is on their minds. Never write off Brazil. Fourth, England. 60 years of hurt. England have not won a World Cup since 1966. With a talented, hungry squad, 2026 could finally be their year. Or will the heartbreak continue? And fifth, Portugal, led by Cristiano Ronaldo. At 41 years old, this is the last dance. 970 goals, 5 Ballon d'Or, but 0 World Cup trophies. 2026 is his final chance to complete his legacy. As the clock ticks down, the weight of expectation hangs heavily in the air, and with each match, the dream of lifting that elusive trophy becomes more palpable. With every stunning goal and breathtaking play, the world watches in anticipation, hoping for that moment when he finally claims what has eluded him for so long. The youngest player at this World Cup is Gilberto Mora, just 17 years old. The oldest, Cristiano Ronaldo at 41. A 24-year age gap between the youngest and oldest player at the same tournament. Football truly belongs to everyone. So there you have it, World Cup 2026. 48 teams, 104 matches, 3 host nations, brand new rules. And the final chapter of the greatest player who ever lived. One thing is certain, this World Cup will go down in history.